Hello everyone, our today's topic is fine aggregate, that means definition of fine aggregate, then different properties of fine aggregate. And let's see the first from the definition of fine aggregate. So the aggregate having size less than 4.75 mm is called as fine aggregate. That means the maximum size we used in aggregate is 80 mm and the range of 4.75 mm to 150 micron is called as fine aggregate. And what is meant by coarse aggregate? So coarse aggregate range is about 80 mm to 4.75 mm is known as coarse aggregate. And next let's see the different properties of fine aggregate. So in that there are total 13 properties of fine aggregate. So first one is size of that aggregate, then next shape of aggregate, then third one is surface texture of aggregate, strength of aggregate, then specific gravity, bulk density, then moisture content means water absorption, then next soundness, surface moisture, then bulking, impurities, then specific surface and surface index. Okay, these are the properties of fine aggregate. Then next let's see the one by one property of fine aggregate. In that first one is size. Okay, size of aggregate. So in previous lecture we already seen the size of aggregate. Okay, so the size of aggregate, fine aggregate should be equal or less than 4.75 mm or in between 4.75 mm to 150 micron. So using the large size will give the more dense concrete, but a mixture of all size is more desirable and more economical. So if the cement mortar is prepared for purpose of masonry work or plastering work, then very fine sand of uniform size is used, that means below the 4.75 mm. Okay, the next one is shape of aggregate. So sand of irregular nodular shape is preferable to completely round grained sand. Shape of aggregate plays an important role in coarse aggregate rather than the fine aggregate. So hence this property is considered in more details in the section of coarse aggregate. We will this topic we will cover in the next lecture in that coarse aggregate. Okay, properties of coarse aggregate. The next one is specific gravity. So specific gravity of aggregate means the ratio of density of aggregate to the density of water. Okay, that means W suffix A divided by W suffix W, small w. Okay, that means a ratio of density of aggregate to density of water. Okay, so this is used for the concrete mix design, and if not specified, the specific gravity is taken as 2.7 as a specific gravity of majority of aggregate obtained from the different source falls between 2.6 to 2.8. Okay, the next is bulk density. So bulk density, in that it is the ratio of weight of aggregate including weights to its unit volume. That means the this refers to the density of aggregate considered along with the volume of weights or empty space between this particle, in between two particles. Okay, so this density of sand falls between 70 kilonewton per meter cube to 25 kilonewton per meter cube. Then next point is moisture content. Moisture content means water absorption, that is percentage of water absorbed. So generally for sand water absorption is negligible, so it is desirable that water absorption should be kept minimum. So it is the ratio of weight of water absorbed to the weight of dry aggregate, and it is measured in the percentage. Okay, so mostly in sand water absorption is the minimum. The next soundness, this refers to expansion and contraction of aggregate when subjected to temperature variations. For example, hot temperature and cool temperature. So from this temperature variation, in concrete expansion and contraction is formed. Then a good sound aggregate is that shows minimum expansion or contraction under changing temperature. Okay. The next point is bulking. So bulking of sand means the increase in volume sand due to the surface moisture. So this phenomenon due to the which aggregate swells by absorbing moisture from humid air, and this is due to bulking. The concrete mix design may be go wrong, or sufficient extra sand is always added to compensate for this swelling when this bulk sand will becomes to the normal state. Okay, so this bulking of sand is separate phenomenon, and it's considered this is a separate phenomenon. Okay, the next point is a surface texture. So surface texture is a property which defines whether a particular surface is polished, dull, smooth or rough. Generally, a rough surface aggregate is preferable to smooth aggregate. The next point is soundness. Okay, this point is we already discussed. So this soundness means the ability to aggregate to resist the excessive changes in volume as a result of change in physical conditions. Okay, that means I already explained a good and sound aggregate is that which shows the minimum expansion and contraction under the changing the temperature. Okay, and the last point is silt content. Okay, so silt, in that it is defined as the total quality of fine particles of this deleterious material having the particles from 0.06 mm to 0.02 mm present in salt. Okay. Then in the next lecture we will study about the different tests of fine aggregate. Okay, laboratory tests we will discuss in next lecture. Okay, thank you.